Welcome to That's My Biz, the Internet Business Showcase, where we bring exposure to products, services, and special causes of local businesses and organizations. Thank you so much for joining us. We are coming to you live from the BizLinks TV studio. Brought to you by Southeast Computers, repairs, upgrades, custom builds, and restorations. SoutheastComputersATL.com. Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of That's My Biz. I'm Pamela Alexander, your host, and as always, we enjoy bringing to you the great businesses, organizations, and nonprofits that we meet when we're out there networking, and we always have some great people for you to meet. I have another special guest with me today, Miss Ona Brown. Welcome, Ona.
Thank you. So glad to be here, Pamela.
Thank you. I tell you, Ona has a vast background. She's a speaker extraordinaire, motivator extraordinaire. To tell you a little bit about her, she is equipped with more than 20 years of dedicated research work and exceptional results in the human development industry. We want to hear more about that. Her consulting, coaching, and training firm, World Impact Now, or WIN, that acronym, that was perfect, continues to blaze transformational, empowerment, and leadership trails around the world in a very organic, practical, and phenomenal way. And you will see what we're talking about when we talk about phenomenal. So with that, we want to just dive right in, Ona. Now, you are known as the Dream Queen.
Yes.
Tell me where that came from.
Well, it's interesting because having been a coach since 1995, before everyone and their mom became a coach, you get into a place of definitely a level of mastery with coaching and helping people to give birth to whatever's inside of them that they want, the dreams that they have, the visions that have been given to them, and how they can actually begin to implement them. So I know there are so many different types of clients, from the down and out to the up and out, the white collar, blue collar, no collar. And our message is ageless, it's genderless, and it's timeless. So many times when I was able to help people to actually manifest their dreams, that was kind of like a little tagline that started coming around my name. So I love it. The Dream Queen.
I love that. Because really, ultimately, it's always about our dreams, whether it's individual, it's personal business, or whether even you're in corporate, is always about what is that dream and realizing that dream, right?
Yes, definitely. And that's what I believe we're here to do. I believe everyone has a dream. Traveling nationally and internationally, one of the things that I've noticed is that we have more commonalities than we do differences. And so speaking in Sweden, Stockholm, Sweden, London, England, Sydney, Australia, I noticed that there was this commonality of dreams. And so whatever that dream looks like for that particular person, their existence is to see how they can begin to make that dream come true.
Yeah, wow, that is something. And having that opportunity to kind of go around the world, I mean, I can imagine it is a dream come true for a lot of people. Now, but tell me, what got you into speaking and public speaking? Because, most people say that's one of the greatest fears that people have.
Right.
And so I'm sure you dove right in, right?
No.
Okay, good.
I actually ran from speaking until it caught me. I didn't see myself as a speaker. It was something that my father saw in me first. And when he was diagnosed with prostate cancer, I moved him into my place when we were living in Chicago. And after him being there for a while, he said he needed to confide in me about something. And he let me know that he had been eavesdropping on my phone calls.
Wow.
And I said, "Is that right?" He said, "Yes, but I just realized and discovered as a result of me being nosy that you're an amazing speaker, an amazing coach. You're just using the telephone as your microphone."
Right. Wow. So you've been inspiring people, and and of course it comes from an expert.
Yes.
We must say so. So that's great to really have a master in the speaking industry be able to tell you, "I see it in you."
Definitely. And when I speak and share this story with audiences, one of the things that I like to emphasize is how I saw myself as someone who was shy and introverted and someone who would never be able to take the stage before thousands. I knew that I had negotiated his first highest paid international contract. I was his number one salesperson in the back of the room. I was the person that would do the research on the company so that he could go and give a powerful presentation and get a standing ovation. But as far as actually speaking myself and coming center stage from behind the stage, I didn't see that for myself. And so oftentimes I'll ask the audience, are there any shy people in the room? And people will raise their hands. I say, shy people unite.
Right.
And so this is where we are. It's about letting go of who we are for who we can become and not fighting for our limitations, because if we fight for our limitations, we might just get to keep them.
Right. Right.
And oftentimes it's difficult to see something in you that you don't see for yourself.
Right,
Yeah.
right. I have a friend that always says, you can't see the picture when you're standing in the frame.
Right.
I love that. So now, with the speaking, you do a lot of motivational speaking, but kind of tell me, what are some of the topics that you share with individuals when you're out there speaking?
I have several different bodies of work that I pull from. One is Discovering the Greatest You Ever, How to Fall in Love with Your Life.
Okay.
Affirmicize is a word that I created. Since Webster creates words, I thought I
Right,
could create
might as well.
one and invite people to step into the gymnasium of their mind to affirm truth, power, and love, harmony, and prosperity. And also, did I say how to fall in love with your life?
Yes, yeah.
Okay,
And tell me about that, though. How to fall in love with your life. So is that about creating the life you want, or the life that you have now, and how to just enjoy being where you are?
Right. It's a bait and switch, because oftentimes it's about learning how to really love and embrace who you are.
Okay.
With all of your inadequacies and all of your shortcomings and all of the things that may not be exactly the way that you want them to be, once you begin to embrace yourself and really value and celebrate yourself, then you'll be able to value and celebrate and embrace your life.
Wow. So now, what types of groups do you talk to? Is it more adults in business, personal, youth, or?
It's across the gamut.
Okay.
You know, I definitely love speaking with corporations. They always have such nice budgets.
Yeah.
But I have a passion for working with non-for-profits who
Okay.
have the special budgets, as well as schools and different things like that. So it's whatever it needs to be. I've just always been open to being utilized however I need to be utilized in the moment.
Wow, that's fantastic. So for those of you all that are looking for someone fresh that you may not have had at your organization yet, definitely you want to make sure that you tap into Ona, because she really is passionate about what she does and passionate about the training and the information that she shares with everyone. So now, tell me, what do you say to people that feel like giving up? They're not really happy with their life or where they are, and they just think it's not going to happen for them.
Right. What I say is that it's important for us to continue to hold the vision and do things that's going to pour into us, especially when we're going through those rough times. When you find yourself in the eye of the storm, I always teach and I believe that you can't pull anything out of an empty bag. So oftentimes we go through life, Pamela, and we're mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and physically malnourished. We haven't given ourselves what we need in order to be at our best. So what are you reading every day? Reading something 10 to 15, 20 pages of something positive every single day, listening to something positive every single day. You can't afford to miss a day. Making sure that you're surrounded with positive people. My dad has a saying that he's been saying for years, OQP, only quality people. Because if you have negative, toxic, draining people around you, that will get you to a place of feeling like you want to throw in the towel and give up, when you know that it's just around the corner. So you've got to press forward. And there's so many things that you've made it through. So you have to look at those accomplishments, those achievements, and begin to make a list of gratitude, the things that you're grateful for in your life. And once you have that list, sometimes it's like you begin to do a shift within yourself and realize it's not as bad as you thought it was.
Right.
You know?
I love that. And as you all can see, I could really just sit here and listen because just everything that just pours out is just so natural, and she's just sharing all this wonderful wisdom. Now, let's talk about, because in the ways that you share this wonderful wisdom, because of course we mentioned you do speaking engagements, but you also have a fantastic radio show. We were blessed to be on one time, so we enjoyed that. It's
You
a lot
and your
of fun.
husband were great.
Yes,
too.
we just have fun, I tell you, and you make it so easy. So tell everyone about your radio show, and what is the platform for that?
It's called Own Your Dreams with Ona Brown, and come April, it'll be our 3rd year. AM talk radio show. It comes on from 9 to 12 midnight on Eastern Standard Time, and the whole premise of the show is to teach people how to own their dreams and to empower them to understand that it's not necessarily going to be easy, but it's possible. So when we bring on dream owners like yourself and say, look at what this powerful woman, Miss Pamela, has created and how she's made a way out of no way and utilized technology and is doing this powerful show and helping to bring out various business owners and to highlight them. When they see that in you, they say, wait a minute, if Pamela can do it, then I can do it. do it. And if she overcame that, then I can overcome what I'm facing.
Exactly.
So that's the beauty of dream owners coming together and collaborating and really sharing and uplifting one another. Because sometimes this journey can be kind of lonely.
Yeah.
Honestly, when you're doing things differently and you're not necessarily beating to the, what is it? Dancing to the beat of
the same drum.
You know what I'm trying to say. I lost that. But definitely, sometimes we can lose our way. And when we're doing something different and we're taking the road less traveled, it's so beautiful to connect with other business owners or dream owners like yourself.
I love that. And because especially if you're an entrepreneur or a small business, it is a challenge.
Oh my
There's so many things that you don't know that you don't know. So being able to network, and as we mentioned, networking, because we met you at a networking event, and it's about building those relationships with the people that you're meeting and continue to grow, and then and listening to her show, getting some good information, getting some good inspiration. So not only do you get inspired and motivated, but you learn some good tips and tidbits on business, on your personal life. So we appreciate you doing this show, and congratulations on coming up on the 3 years for that.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely. So while we're talking about anniversaries, let's talk about WIN. So now tell everybody about WIN first.
World Impact Now was actually I gave birth to that in 1995. So this is my 20th year in the industry. And the overall objective is to help people to transform their lives and to be able to transform lives daily in various ways, via my products, via my coaching, business consulting, training. I do corporate training of all types, team building, leadership skills. So this is the 20th year. And so in honor of the 20th year, we've created a tour that's going to take place all the way from Oakland, California, back to Atlanta, Georgia, going through Vegas, stopping through LA, stopping through Phoenix, Nashville, Memphis, Birmingham, all the way back to Atlanta, Georgia. And we are going to inspire, uplift, and encourage dream owners from all walks of life to come together and to understand and know that we have the ability to own our dreams.
That's great, and that's a wonderful way to celebrate 20 years.
Yes.
So if you all are in those cities, hope that you're paying attention, but tell everyone how they can find out, all of the cities, and then when you're going to be in their area. Okay,
so they can go to www.onabrown.com. That's onabrown.com, ONABROWN.com. And also we have an IndieGoGo page because we're raising funds. So you can go there and put in Own Your Dreams and definitely support the vision. Even if you just give a penny per mile, because it's going to be 2,200 miles, that will be $22. So we would love it because that will help us. We want to also sow some seeds into some dream owners. Let's say a single mom who could use help with her daycare bill for this week, or an up-and-coming artist or a business owner, or someone who's homeless and could use an extra coat. Whatever it is that we can do to be a blessing and to uplift people and inspire people on this journey from Oakland to Atlanta, we're going to do it.
I love that.
I'm so excited. And this is this is a bucket list for me because I've always wanted to do a cross-country trip, and I've never stood in front of the Grand Canyon. I've only flown over it since I was 7. So I've only seen it from the airport, from the airplane window, but this time I get to actually stand in front of it.
Well, maybe we can talk Oprah into letting you borrow her bus or something like that. And you could do the whole bus thing, right? Ona, she's all about dreams.
Oprah, Obama, come on, let's
connect in there. I love it. You all work out there. If you all have any contact, you all make sure that you all reach out to Ona and share that. That would be fantastic, and a great way to do 20 years. So now let's get into, because you talked about the coaching and consulting that you do as well, and we love for our audience to walk away with some good nuggets. So when you're doing some of that coaching, what are some of the challenges that you see people have in figuring out how to follow that dream?
One of the things is we get stuck in our own stuff, Pamela, and we're afraid to really show that because we're living as if we have it all together. But the reality is that we don't. And so I love this saying that my father, Mr. Les Brown, has been saying for years, and that's ask for help, not because you're weak, but because you want to remain strong. And ask for help and don't stop until you get it. There's something beautiful about being vulnerable enough to say, you know what, I need some help. Like you said, it's hard to to see the picture when you're inside of the frame.
Right.
And so what are some things that I can do to begin to build myself as a professional? What are some things that I know I must change about myself in order to grow to the next level? Because oftentimes we want this new year, and I always say you'll never get a new year until you get a new you. So otherwise you're going to have the same New Year's resolutions year in and year out. So helping people to get into that space of being willing to get some help, being willing to face themselves and whatever areas of challenge they might have. I don't like to call them weaknesses.
Yes,
And then also understanding and knowing that it's about transformation, doing the transformational work and being willing to let go of who you are for who you can become.
Okay, so when we think about inspiration, what inspires you?
Life, but I am so inspired by my father. I'm
yeah.
inspired by my mother. They're spirits. They have very loving spirits. They're very giving people. I love this saying, there's two types of people in the world, givers and takers. The takers sometimes eat better, but the givers always sleep better.
Okay.
And so when I heard that saying, I believe that, I said, I want to be a giver.
I like that.
And that's what my mother and my father are, and I'm so inspired. And the beautiful thing about when you're a giver, you can never give too much, because the more you give, it shall be given unto you, pressed down, shaken together,
That's
running
right.
over. So we know this is a principle.
Yeah.
This is a part of life. And when you step into that particular law of reciprocity, you begin to see just how abundant everything is that is around you and in the world that we are living in.
Wow. That's a fantastic and wonderful nugget. I hope you all take with you. We definitely want to make sure that we get you back. Everyone, we want you all to reach out to us and make sure that you comment when you watch the show out on our YouTube channel at youtube.com/BizLinksTV or on our website, because we want to hear from you. We want to hear that you want more of this. You want more of Ona. You want us to follow her and to bring her out here more often, because some wonderful information that you share. So inspiring. We want to make sure that we continue to inspire our audiences. So before we go, again, one more time, tell them how they can get in touch with you.
They can go to www.onabrown.com. That's OnaBrown.com. And then we're on all the social media as well under Ona Brown or Coach Ona Brown. And we're easy to find. We're Googleable.
Good. I love that. And they can find out about your radio show through your website as well?
Yes, definitely.
Okay, good. You all make sure that you all reach out to Ona, get some more good information, find out where she's going to be during this fabulous tour that's coming up. Congratulations on those 20 years.
Thank you so much.
That is definitely
and thank you for all the great work that you're doing.
Absolutely.
And I'm excited about how we might be able to work together in the future and make some powerful things happen together.
That's right. Thank you. We are looking forward to it as well. Everyone, I hope if you didn't take notes, go back, watch the archives, because we got some good nuggets, even some good quotes to carry with you when you're having some challenging time. I always love going back to some quotes. Ona shared a lot of good ones and some good nuggets that you should always keep with you in your pocket. And make sure that you continue to watch us on That's My Biz, again, at www.bizlinks.tv. You can also subscribe to us on our YouTube channel, youtube.com/BizLinksTV. Give us some thumbs up on our shows. Also, give us some feedback and some comments as well. Also, check us out on Facebook.com/BizLinksTV. I'm Pam Alexander, your host of That's My Biz. And with BizLinks TV Network, remember, we want to expose your business to the world. Thank you for joining us. Today's show can be viewed on demand on our website at www.bizlinks.tv. If you are interested in having your products, services, or special cause showcased on our program, submit an inquiry to that'smybiz@bizlinks.tv. In addition, information on advertising and hosting your own show can be found on our website at bizlinks.tv.